Clippers. As we get things started, who on the Clippers do you think they need to keep an eye out for here tonight, Jeff?
Mike, I've heard all about Lob City. It isn't about Lob City. It's about point guard city. When Chris Paul came to the Clippers, he turned them from an entertaining team into a big-time championship-level team. Why? Because he can probe the defense, he knows when to pass and when to shoot. This guy is an intense competitor that's the envy of every other team in this league.
Stephen Curry, that's his first personal
And
foul.
Chris Paul will go to the line. He's shooting 90% for the season.
To the line for two.
First free throw, good. You know, each year, Jeff, we seem to be saying this, Blake Griffin just gets better and better every season. He finds a new area to improve upon.
Well, when you talk to anybody associated with the Clippers and you mention the words and the name Blake Griffin, what always comes back to you is that he is a first into the gym type of guy and a last out of the gym type of guy. He's willing to put the work in.
To Barnes. He's averaging 10 points per game this season. From three-point land, the Warriors with the offensive rebound for another possession. Curry looking to curl in. Comes off the screen to the basket. Nice finish around the rim.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good layup.
Stevenson in possession. Paul the jumper. That's good. Chris Paul with 5 points.
You give this man time to set his feet, he's going to knock the three-point in time and time again.
Bogut's turned away. What a block. Out of bounds. Ref says it'll be Warriors ball. This season, a huge season for Draymond Green. He was so versatile last year. Now has the big contract. Perhaps feels a little pressure that he's got to perform this year.
Money Green is my new nickname for him, Mike. But he deserved it. He earned it. His play, his versatility, his competitive juice had such a huge impact on the Warriors winning. And I don't think there has to be anything to change for his formula of success. He should not feel more pressure to score, just continue to do his job and do it at a very, very high level.
Moves around the defender, throws it down hard. Los Angeles is leading Golden State by a score of 7-2. The screen is set. Bad pass taken away there by Jordan. Pierce. Nice ball movement. To the rim. Count it. And the foul. Stephen Curry picks up his second foul of the night.
That's big-time play right there. Finishing the shot through the contact and now goes to the free throw line.
Able to convert the free throw, and he completes the three-point play. Jeff, remember when our buddy Mark was coaching the Warriors and he called Curry and Thompson the greatest shooting backcourt in the history of the game? We mocked them back then, but he might be right.
Yeah, I said, there goes that fool talking again. But hey, the fool was right. The Splash Brothers are the absolute best shooting backcourt of all time. Mark Jackson got it right.
The assist,
Paul.
number 30, Stephen Curry.
And now he moves around the defender, and Chris Paul with the bucket.
That's just a nice layup right there.
2 minutes left in the first quarter.
3 minutes gone by in the first. Golden State's down by 7. Curry against Paul. Oh, excellent screen. Barnes fires away deep in the corner. And Harrison Barnes with a nice look from downtown. He scored 3 3-pointers in their previous game against the Cleveland Cavaliers. To Griffin. He's averaging 7 rebounds per game this season. Pass to the corner. Stevenson against Thompson. Griffin's trying to get down low. That's a 3-pointer. The defense nowhere near him. Jordan, that's good. And it's a 6-point lead for LA.
The finish of your defense always has to be blocking out and securing the defensive rebound. Here they didn't do it. Good pursuit on the offensive board and allowed him to stick it right back in.
Good adjustment, can't finish.
It's hard to close out on great shooters. Tremendous job right there, getting his hand up, mirroring the ball.
Stevenson. Paul fires from downtown all alone.
The assist from
LA's leading Golden State by a score of 17-8. Thompson, quick release for 3, and Klay Thompson with the play from way downtown.
He had time to lick his fingers. There was no one around him. A wide open 3-point shot.
Paul the jumper, able to knock it down. From way downtown. And that's it for the first quarter. Golden State's down by 8. Stay with us for more NBA action after this short break. Jeff, Klay Thompson had that magical game last year when he had an NBA record, 37 points in a single quarter. Remember, he beat the record set by George Gervin and Carmelo Anthony. That was a special night.
It was incredible to watch. When you look back at the 9 3-point shots that he got, there was only one lucky bounce. I mean, he was so pure in that quarter. I wish I was there to enjoy it with the Oracle crowd.
the assist from number 3, Chris Paul.
Green against Smith. Sends it to the corner. Thompson fires with 3 on the clock for 3. Lots of room there. Puts in the 3. Los Angeles is 4 for 5 from long range.
They score early and they score often. This is a great offensive team built around a solid offensive system.
Smith bringing it up here. You know, Jeff, most people recognize Jamal Crawford as a great scorer, but it takes a special talent to be able to be instant offense off the bench.
Yeah, and I think it takes a special mindset, Mike, to be able to see yourself in a 6-man role when oftentimes he can say, I'm better than the guy that's starting ahead of me. He can hit you with so many.
It's good, and the foul. Block called against Jordan. And Andrew Bogut will go to the line. 1 shot to complete the 3-point play.
Absorbs the contact, finishes the shot, and now works his way to the free throw line.
And he does it. A 3-point play. Jeff, remember we were talking about Klay Thompson's 37 points in the single quarter. Imagine if there was a 3-point line when George Gervin was playing. How many would he have scored on a given night?
Yeah, and I think George Gervin has a legitimate beef, Mike. He said, hey, I scored the 33 points without the benefit of the 3-point line. It makes you think, do all these records need to have an asterisk next to them when you talk about the 3-point line? the scoring leaders. All of these things, to me, have been changed and will continue to change because of the impact of the three-point shot.
And looks like we've got a 20-second timeout.
I always love to hear what other people say about Chris Paul. One of my favorites is Doc Rivers saying that he didn't realize how mean he was until he coached him. He says he's mean as a snake.
Yeah, and you got all different type of snakes. So I'm going to talk to Doc about, is it a garter snake? Is it a rattlesnake? But I think he tends more to be the rattlesnake, Mike, because you look at it. He's all smiles before the game, and during the game, he has a different demeanor, a different look, a la what Doc Rivers says, like a snake.
Not able to score.
Another good quality attempt at the basket. Unfortunately, they missed it.
To Livingston. Moving the ball. Excellent teamwork. It's good. And Harrison Barnes with 5 points.
The assist from number 34, Sean Livingston.
To Jordan. Moving the ball around beautifully. Takes another shot. Knocks it down. And it's an 11-point lead for Los Angeles.
When everybody is involved in touching the ball, like what's happening here in the first half, and you've got your assist total up, then you're going to create also a defensive intensity at the other end of the floor. And that's exactly what has happened here in the first half.
The assist from
Los Angeles has done some great things in this game, Jeff.
Sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent, and that is what we're seeing here tonight. The intensity off the charts.
For the layup. Can't get it to go. The lead's still under double figures.
That's good team defense right there, forcing that miss.
You always talk about sacrifice, vital for team success. Andre Iguodala was typical of that last year for Golden State. What a pleasure to watch him perform so well on the biggest stage and get his first championship.
It was, and his sacrifice, and Steve Kerr has said this over and over again, Iguodala's sacrifice was the first step on them becoming this championship caliber team. I'm very happy for Iguodala.
To Iguodala. Barbosa for another attempt. The Warriors with the offensive rebound to keep it alive. Screen set nicely. Oh, quick move gets inside. For two. Good finish inside.
You're not going to see a better possession in the NBA from both sides of the ball. Good defense, good offense won out that time.
Oh, he beats the defender at the rim. It's good, and they extend the lead to double figures. There's the perfect pick. Barbosa. And time expires here to end the first half. The Warriors down by 11. All right, let's give it over to Jalen Rose right now.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Clippers entered the locker room at halftime with a significant lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Clippers. The Warriors were definitely sluggish with their scoring to start this game. And no matter what kind of defense you're playing, if you're not leading on the scoreboard, you're not winning the game. It really is that simple.
Game track. Bench struggles.
The Golden State Warriors should really consider abandoning the emphasis on long-range shots, given how poorly they've been performing from beyond the arc. The accuracy is just not there, in today's matchup.